Morning. Welcome to Granny Fit 100-Day Challenge. I thought I'd show you these. I talked earlier in one of my earlier videos about a ball fight here, about taking belly dancing with my daughter and granddaughter and friend. And not that I'm going to do it today, but I think I better practice a few of the moves. I haven't done it in what, 2 or 3 years, unless I'm just doing it here, fooling around. I don't remember everything about it, but I remember we took the ties forward like this. We kind of tied them in the front, like that. So we had a kind of a tassel thing hanging down. And I wore that outfit I told you about. Let me see if I can get these bangles right. And the whole point of these things, I think, is to make sure that you're actually moving the hips. If they're not jingly, you're not moving. And so it's all like a kind of an arm and hip movement thing. And so I'll try to get my training video out and practice. I got these glasses on again, so I see spotlights. After I get my training video out and try it again, try to remember the moves. I hate to run with you at work to do it all wrong. That would be terrible. Not that I'm doing everything right with my fitness already. So there's those noisy little bells. And I have also this like silky thing. If you see that women dancing on the Muslim programs, they have this like shawl and they kind of wave it around, and that's all part of the exercise as well. And I hope the video I put on isn't too loud, but I really like working out to music. And this is part of also, you wear things on your neck when you do the workout. So this is day, I don't know, what are we on? 18 maybe? I don't know. We're getting up there anyway. I forgot to look at my calendar of the Granny Fit workout. My friend Rosin called me at 7-ish this morning to get me up because someone called her and got her up. She's heading to Peterborough. It's snowing again. So I pray God give her a safe journey. And she watches periodically. And I mentioned last night in our Bible study how I had blue hands. I thought I would dry I have a pair of khakis that roll up like capris or wear down. And they were probably 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe years old. And they just were amazingly comfortable. Awesome to hike in. But they got all faded and patchy. So I had the bright idea of dyeing them. Well, I ended up with somehow, out of my rushing and hurrying, I wanted to weight them down. I turned the water off, but I wanted them to soak for a while in the dye when I went to get my husband. So I looked around the kitchen quickly to see if I could find something heavy to weigh them down under the dye so there wouldn't be light and dark spots. And right by you probably saw it from my videos, it's past tense now, a big square plate with a huge candle on it someone gave me. And I thought, oh, that's about the size of the top of the pot. And it's good and heavy, so I'll put it on top and keep the khakis submersed. And I'll rush out and get Eric and come back and take them out. Well, we ended up, I forgot about it, and we went out and walked the dogs. And we had to go for dinner last night. A friend of mine gave me a Christmas dinner in March for their family. Well, last Christmas dinner in March for their family. Anyway, let me do a few fast ones here. So anyways, by the time we got back over an hour later, the water had been warm enough, I guess, to warm the plate, and the big candle melted down, soaked the khakis. Well, I didn't just like a light spot on the material that you can iron out with paper. It was all through it. And these, you wouldn't have noticed in the video when we had them on, but they got straps and zippers and bells and pockets everywhere. And every bit of that bulky fabric, like where the thread is, soaked in, it's waxed. So I decided I really wanted to stay with khakis. So they weren't khaki color anymore. So I decided I was going to reboil them in hot water and try to get the wax to go to the top, skim it off. And because, like I said, it was too much iron out. So I had to transfer them. So I got out of the stove, and then I boiled them, and then I rinsed those. I got out of the sink, and then I thought I had all the wax out, so I thought I'd throw them in the dryer and see how the color looked. See if I can move the color to dyeing very much. Well, ended up with a little bit of wax I got in the pockets that I missed. Wax all over the dryer. And the ex calling me, telling me to dye both. And so I thought, what am I going to do with them? So I threw them back in the sink with hot water. And then when I finished part of the Bible study, I went out and hung them in the shower. So the little bit of dye was still in the shower. And so by the time we were done the second Bible study, I was up till after midnight. Scrubbing down the kitchen, scrubbing down the bathroom, scrubbing down the stove, scrubbing down the shower, trying to get the wax out. And I dried them again. And this morning they look like maybe the kind of parachute pants or whatever you wear in the army. You know, they're like blotchy. They're still great pants, but not anything I'd ever wear anywhere except for camping now. And it's too bad because they were a nice color for summer wear. A lot of summer shirts are that color, so they would have been really nice to continue to wear. I had a lot of years out of them, but like I said, they were really getting in bad shape. So now they're in really bad shape. But I mend them because they don't tear enough. I'm going to wear them when I do my gardening. There's nothing anyway because they are very comfortable. And they're great when you're working around the house and doing all the jobs because they got a little loop to hang the hammer on, and little loops to put. I guess if you're a photographer or if you like to do woodworking like me, if you like screwdrivers and your tools in little pockets. So now, they're very interesting looking. Cost me a lot of work, you'll have to tell you. But I ran into my friend, and Monique, her dad passed away. And I prayed God's condolence on the family. But she was shopping, and she told me Sears had a sale on where ladies' slacks were on sale for $4.99. And so being a woman, and having some time to spare, I didn't really have the money to spend, but I thought, $4.99? I mean, you know, how could a woman pass that so up? And I haven't bought slacks in a long time, so a lot of my slacks I had to dye this spring. I tried to buy the same basic colors so I could dye them and revive the color in them. But if you have anything with a stripe or pattern, you can't really, with the tweed, you can't really dye. So I thought, well, I'm going to check that out. I got some time before I pick up my husband at work. So I went over to Sears and found, actually these, you can't tell, these are Viking, they're really stretchy. They're Viking pants, and they've got the patch on the knee, although I'm so short, the pants seem to be below my knee. So if you're rubbing when you're biking or hiking, it doesn't wear the pants out. And so, anyways, I got there for $4.99, and my sister likes me to wear pinstripe dress pants, and so I got a pair of them, and they're both size 10. And because of my ancestry and my cooking and my eating, size 10 is probably the smallest I ever have been. So I'm still a pear-shaped size 10, but I'm in the 10. And I see all these women do these commercials where they say I was 300 pounds and I went on this special diet program and now I weigh, 120 pounds or something. I'm into a size 5. I was in a size 5 when I was young, of course, everybody was. But after I started having my children, I don't think I ever was in a size 5 again. I can't even imagine. Unless I take the tag off and write 5 on it. The pants will never say 5. I mean, I should never say never. My friends always say, get a new visual image of yourself. But having the turkey dinner last night at my friend's house, reinforced the old visual image. Something in the food, maybe the spices, and maybe just the fact that I ate the food. I came home really bloated, and I had hiccups for hours. And I didn't have anything alcoholic life, you get enough of them, your body turns the carbs into alcohol. You can actually get cirrhosis of the liver without ever drinking an alcoholic beverage, just from the carb sheet. My friend had a problem with that. It was pretty serious. She had to change her whole lifestyle and her diet. So anyway, that's my little tale of woe from last night. I survived and bloated again today. Was feeling really discouraged because I built one of these bodies that really does not like, it responds well to working out like this as far as strengthening. I can get really strong really fast because I eat a lot of proteins, I think, naturally. But I just had a really hard time losing weight in my middle years. I never had any trouble when I was young. I could eat like a chocolate. I never gained a pound. But after I got in my 40s, I started noticing my metabolism really slowed down and I really cut off weight. Things decided to click on me. But the other thing I noticed when I was trying on all these slats, and now that I'm a grandmother, my skin tone has changed. And I guess that comes with age too. I don't have that baby firm rosy skin anymore. And I noticed from doing these steppers, I feel the strain on my leg and my knees when I do the stepper because it's got a lot of resistance. I noticed when I was trying on the slacks and I looked in the mirror that I pulled little veins, little spider veins in the back of my legs behind both of my knees. Now those things never go away on themselves. So I'm paying the price. Maybe I had this thing worked up too tight or something. Maybe I thought I was easing into my workout, getting ready for biking season. But apparently, and it could be again diet or age related, apparently my knees and the tissues around it were being really strained. And maybe it's even this thing I'm doing now, because it's supposed to just put pressure on the thigh, but I'm really working from my knee all the way up to my groin. And so all that, you know, it's, my back is feeling really strong. And probably be better able to rotor till soon. It's coming soon. Tomorrow's, we changed the time again tomorrow. Daylight savings time. So, we get more daylight at night, but it'll be darker in the morning when I do my workout for a while. Even now, it's a dull day. And yesterday I tried to do it at 7:30. It was really dark. I think it's after 8 now. And I decided to put all my laundry away before I come in. It's still really dark out. It rained and it felt so nice to see the snow going away. And now it snowed again, but it's getting warmer, so it'll probably melt away. And here we go with our sit-ups. Probably if I did 100 of these every day, maybe I wouldn't have so much of a pair. I don't know. How are you doing on your workout? Let me know how you're doing. And I'm glad you joined me for the Granny Fit 100-day challenge. You know, we're not even at day 20 yet, so I'm not going to get too discouraged yet. If I'm at 99 and I'm not in any better shape, then I'll be discouraged. Or not. It's all a matter of choice. I mean, it's not about for me necessarily. I mean, it would be nice. It would be bonus if I can get back an hourglass figure. But at my stage of life, it's about being fit and staying fit. And you hear me say that in every video. You know, get fit, stay fit. And for me, of course, it's been getting up in the morning and getting outside with the doggies for a few minutes just to wake up and stimulate my senses. And just thank God for a new day and a good scrub, a good wash up. And I because I'm domestic, I've had in the past, changing, I've had times where I'll get up and I'll start housework right away. I won't even eat breakfast or have a shower or anything